Have you ever wondered what happens when a developer sets out to build more than just apartments, but an entire lifestyle? Well, today we're taking a look inside Ambience Creations, a project in Gurugram that's making some pretty big promises. So let's dive in and break down what all that luxury talk really means, piece by piece. But let's just start with this thought. What if your home wasn't just a place you lived, but a complete ecosystem built around your time, your well-being, and your lifestyle?
You know, that question is pretty much exactly what this project is trying to answer. Its whole identity is built on three main pillars: location, lifestyle, and luxury. So let's see how they stack up.
Okay, and this is a really important point. We're not just talking about some drawing on a blueprint. This is a real, living, breathing community. Over 750 families are already there, which gives us a fantastic, real-world look at their ready-to-move-in promise.
So let's start our journey from the outside in, beginning with that first pillar, location. Because in a city like Gurugram, your address can literally define your entire day. Let's see what kind of advantage they're talking about here.
So, the claim is that you're right at the center of everything that matters. We're talking a quick drive to the Delhi airport for travel, Ambience Mall for shopping, and, this is a big one, the massive corporate hubs like DLF Cyber City and Udyog Vihar. Plus, all your essentials, hospitals and universities are right there.
And what does all of that proximity really get you? The one thing we can never buy more of: time. Instead of sitting in traffic for hours, the whole idea is to have an effortless balance between your work and your personal life. Being so close to major companies completely changes that daily grind. Okay, so the location is designed to make life outside the gates easier. But what about life inside? This brings us to that second pillar, the lifestyle they're promising once you walk through the front door. And the centerpiece of this whole community is the clubhouse, and it's huge. We're talking a massive 65,000 square foot space that's only for residents. It's basically a giant hub for recreation, wellness, and just hanging out. And here's the kicker. It's not just any clubhouse. It's managed by the Leela Hotels. Now that name alone tells you everything you need to know about the level of service. Think a full-service spa, a state-of-the-art gym, tennis courts, and even a multi-cuisine restaurant, all run with that 5-star hotel standard. But, it's not all about being busy and active. They've put a huge emphasis on just peace and quiet. You've got these beautiful, sprawling parks and green spaces, areas where no cars are allowed, so it's super safe. It's all about creating an environment that feels calm and high quality. All right, we've covered location, we've covered the lifestyle. Now, for that third pillar, luxury. Let's actually step inside one of the apartments and see how that promise looks and feels in the actual living space.
So, you've got options depending on what you need. Things start with a really generous 2-bedroom at almost 1,400 square feet, and then they go all the way up to a massive 4-bedroom apartment that's nearly 4,000 square feet. Plenty of space to play with. And this is where that ready-to-live-from-day-one idea really clicks. The whole point is that you don't have to do a thing. The apartments come with a beautiful modular kitchen, all the high-end appliances, and even designer wardrobes already built in. It's all about taking the hassle out of moving.
And the quality of the finishes? Well, it really speaks for itself. The entire place is fully air-conditioned. You've got stunning imported marble on the floors. The walls have this smooth velvet touch paint. And in the bathrooms, you'll find top-tier fittings from brands like Grow or Jacquard. The details matter.
Okay, so all the shiny stuff you can see is great. But what about the stuff you can't see? Let's look under the hood a bit at the structural quality and safety features that give you real peace of mind.
Now, this is a really big deal. The entire structure is designed to meet Seismic Zone V standards. That's actually a higher level of earthquake resistance than what's legally required for the area, so they're literally going above and beyond the code to build for safety.
And that safety-first mindset carries over to personal security too. It's a 3-tier system with regulated access, lots of CCTV cameras, and even an audio-video link right at your main door. You've got multiple layers of protection.
And finally, let's talk about being practical. In a city where, let's be honest, water and power can sometimes be an issue, they've built in some really smart solutions. Things like wastewater recycling and rainwater harvesting are just smart. And of course, there's 100% power backup, so you're never left in the dark.
So, when you take a step back and look at everything together, the location, the community, the homes, the construction, what do you really have? The goal seems to be creating one single complete living experience.
It really boils down to a few key advantages. First,
You've got that prime location that just gives you your time back. Second, an unmatched lifestyle with those incredible amenities. And third, a type of luxury that's not just about looks, but also about move-in convenience and the peace of mind that comes from quality and safety.
Which leaves us with one final thought. When you combine this level of connectivity, amenities, and quality all in one place, you have to ask yourself, right? Is this blend of convenience and all-around luxury the new standard for what city living should be?